Did I ever tell? So you remember? You took? Did you take map tests?
Map?
Yeah.
Like geography?
No, 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 no. Did you take NISA tests?
Yeah.
Okay, around the same time you took NISA tests, you would take map tests.
I seem to remember something like that, yeah. Why?
Okay, so well, in map tests, there was you take a science one every few years,
Hmm.
and
Yeah.
that's how I did the science tests. Because you have to remember, so the last time I took the science map test, because I was supposed to take it my senior year, but obviously they swapped it. They swapped map and NISA tests got swapped for the ACT.
Hmm.
And so the last time was in ninth grade, and you have to remember, in fifth grade, which is the last time we took the science portion, I was in the eighth grade. I was ready for eighth grade science.
When you took it in fifth grade?
Yes,
Hmm.
that's when they told my parents like he's ready for eighth grade science.
Hmm.
I
Did you get
wished
into
I'd
eighth
been
grade
able to like
science?
skip ahead to like eighth grade science. That'd been so freaking
Oh,
cool,
they didn't let you?
huh?
They didn't let you?
Well, no, I had to go to sixth grade still, which was not at the high school, so it wouldn't work.
Hmm.
Like, if we had a combined middle school, like we do now, it's possible.
Wait, you have seventh at the time you were in school, wasn't 7th through 12 combined?
Right. But I was in fifth grade. Sixth grade was still at the elementary school.
Wait, you're saying today it's combined?
Yeah, they moved sixth grade up to the high school.
Oh, so now it's K through 5?
Yeah.
Was the elementary school getting too big or something?
Possibly. But I don't think that was the reason. I think they just had money and they're like, let's do it. Might as well. I think it was also just a better way to like, because I mean, back in the day, it caused issues. I don't know if it causes issues anymore, but they had to combine two small towns that hate each other because they were always rivals in sports. And now they're combining these kids who have hated each other the past 2 years, the past several years in sports, at uh at a
Did they
school.
actually hate each other though?
Yes.
Like they were bullies and they didn't get along at all?
Yep.
Hmm.
My parents always told me. I was always told by parents that they would call all of the people from Cisco cupcakes, and then all the people from were called kolaches.
I don't know. I want to be a cola.
Anyways, and they just hate each other. They're like, damn Swedes, damn Czechs. They hate each other. Well, so a part of the solution is to combine when they come together. Instead of combining them at one of those elementary schools, combine them at the neutral high school. Maybe it'll help build team sports better because sports kind of suck. So it's like maybe we can make high school sports better if they're working together at the same place already or whatever. I don't know what the actual reasoning is now. It is possible that the elementary school was getting too big, it was getting too small and cramped. I'm not sure. Because if that's the case, then the Ceresco Elementary School is overflowing. Because that's the smaller school, which is why they'd always send them the sixth grade. That's why sixth grade was always at the Valparaiso Elementary School, because the Valparaiso Elementary School is much bigger. So if that's the case, where the Valparaiso School is getting too cramped, the Ceresco School is blowing up at the seams. So, anyways, so that was me. So I'm taking the science test, and it's just stuff I've never seen before, because I've only been taught to fifth grade knowledge, but because of just how much I like science and how well I understand the subject, I have the practical. I can keep up with an eighth grader But anything beyond that, I have no idea. I've never seen it because they've never taught me any of it. Like ions, for example, in ninth grade. We weren't going to learn ions till next year, but I knew they were going to be on the test, so I Googled them, and so I figured out what an ion was, and I knew it for the test, which allowed me to beat the next person by like 10 or 11 points.
But how did you know the word ion?
Because I remembered it.
From the previous test?
Mm-hmm. Because it popped up a lot, because you have to remember, I am ready for the next step. And so it's just throwing all the stuff that's the next step to see what sticks. Mm-hmm. Because it's like, it's already testing me on other stuff. It's like, okay, he knows all this other stuff that everyone else already knows. What can we throw at him? And ions was the next step. And I remembered. And so I looked it up right before the test. Crammed in, like, what is an ion? Learned the very basics of it. It allowed me to beat the next person by 10 or 11 points. It was crazy. It was so stupid. Oh man. Because I remember I had gotten second place by like 1 point that spring that fall, and my
team. Oh, there was another person that was brighter than you.
Right. By 1 point though. We're talking margin of error.
You know? Well, I know, but like, I guess what I'm saying though, right? You like science a lot. Who's this other person that was able to keep up with you?
She wanted to be an aerospace engineer.
And so she just knew a lot at a young age.
Both her mother and father were lawyers.
So, not science.
Yeah, but they're smart. They're good at logic. Science is logic. She was smart. Very smart.
It's also a lot of vocabulary, though.
Huh?
It's also a lot of vocabulary.
Yes, I don't know how she knew all this stuff. It's possible her...
Because let's be honest, right? I mean, yes, there is logic, but I mean, there's also a lot of vocabulary.
Right, but it's
also... If you know all the basic vocabulary, you're ready to
this again. Yes, but also, again, this is ninth grade at this point. This isn't fifth grade anymore. It's possible in fifth grade I was first. It's very possible. I don't know.
So what's she doing now?
Oh, she did natural resources.
Wait, what? Geology or natural resources?
Yep. She went from wanting to be an aerospace engineer, and she was majoring in aerospace engineering at UNL, to natural resources. Really?
She was actually... Wait, we have an aerospace engineer program?
I think so.
I don't think so. What?
I would assume so, because we literally have a General Dynamics plant here in Lincoln.
Yeah, but that doesn't... No, but... I was in engineering freshman year. I don't remember that being a thing.
I mean, maybe it was just regular engineering, but with the focus... I don't know. It was aerospace.
What? Oh, because I would have done that.
Maybe it wasn't an option when you were doing it.
When was she a student?
She's my age. Yeah, look at that. Aerospace studies.
That's studies. That's not in engineering.
College of Engineering, University of Nebraska. Majors. Oh my gosh, why did it do this? Civil engineering, construction.
It's not one of them. I would have remembered that one. Because I would have done it. Agriculture, architecture, biological systems, chemical, civil, computer science, construction management, electrical, environmental, mechanical, software. That's it.
Maybe it's in mechanical?
Maybe. I would have remembered aerospace. Because that would have been something that I would have done.
Aerodynamics researcher. What do you tell about that? I don't know, but she wanted to be...
I actually considered architectural engineering.
Yeah. I mean, maybe it's possible she was just in the mechanical engineering, and she was going to use that to, get into aerospace. I don't know, but she wanted to be an aerospace engineer. I don't know if she was major. I don't know. Point is, she didn't make it very far. I think she made it like a year, and then quit, and then went to natural resources. Not natural resource engineering, natural resources.
Like what? Like that's a major?
Yeah, it's a major.
What?
It's easy as sin.
Natural resources major.
Like it's probably like natural resources management or something.
Like what do you do? Oh, it is School of Natural Resources. What?
Yep, Kasner, College of Agricultural Sciences and Natural Resources. It's a whole thing. It's the easiest stuff in the world. It is super easy.
What do they do?
I don't know. Work for the parks department, I guess? I don't know. There's no math involved, I'll tell you that much. Or if there is math involved, it's very basic math.